Hey guys, Professor Mike here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. A couple of videos ago I described, everything that I have done to the truck. And a lot of you are wondering where I get all these parts from. And to be honest, I've gotten every single mod that's currently done to my F-150 on either Amazon or eBay. In this video I'm going to describe why you should buy your truck parts or your car parts or anything off Amazon or eBay, as it would save you a ton of money. So stay tuned. Alright, so for those of you new to the channel, this is my 2018 F-150 STX 5.0 with the 4-wheel drive package. And I've done about 20 different things to it, and every single mod, I have a link in the description where you can actually purchase those mods on either Amazon or eBay. So when I first got this truck, I was in college. I was actually in my senior year, and I was looking at trucks. But I got it in like 2020, like the very end of 2020, and I was looking at these trucks and they were just so expensive. I mean, this truck right here was really cheap. It was like $31,000, but now they're like $40,000. They're expensive. New ones are like $50,000, and I knew that going into the process, and I decided, hey, if I'm going to buy this truck, I'm gonna make a YouTube channel, and I'm going to document everything I do to it, so therefore I can kind of see the progression and look back at my old videos and say, wow, it came from here and it came from there. But like, in college, you don't make that much money, and so figure out ways on how I can mod the truck on a fairly cheap budget. So when I actually had the Mustang, I bought a lot of parts off eBay and Amazon, actually mostly eBay or used. So that was like a good way to save money. And I said, you know what, I can definitely do that with the truck. So let me show you exactly, what I've done and why it's a lot cheaper to buy it just from Amazon. Alright, so like I said, I've done about 20 different mods to this truck, and it actually comes out to about $1,600. So less than $2,000, you can get 20 mods done to the truck. Now, if I were to buy all parts off of like AmericanTrucks.com, full throttle suspension, custom offsets, everything would be a lot more expensive. LED, what's called F-150 LEDs, that's a pretty expensive company, and you can kind of get the same exact things for a way lower cost basis. So for example, let's jump over here. Let's jump to the headlights right here and the fogs. We'll start with the fogs. These fog lights right here. This is a standard Amazon special fog light. They look exactly like the Morimoto fogs, and I'll put a picture of what it looks like of the Morimotos. Now these these fog lights are $56 on Amazon. I'm not kidding. Go ahead and link in the description. And these Morimotos are $200. They perform the same. They look the same. You're literally just paying for the brand. It's basically like if you're going to the supermarket, you can either pay for the name brand or you can pay for the store brand. You're paying for the brand. You go and get a Louis Vuitton bag. You're paying for the name of the brand. And it's the same thing when you're buying parts for your truck. For example, another example, these headlights right here. These are Alpharex Pro Series headlights. They're only about $650. Now, I could have got a off-brand aftermarket part for like $390. They look exactly the same. There's slight minor variations, but these replicate the actual Ford OEM like Lariat or Platinum LED lights, and those things are like $2,000 if you try to buy those lights. So instead of going with the OEM Ford brand, you can definitely just go with aftermarket. They perform great, they look great, and there's no reason that you have to go always Ford OEM. For another example, these mirror caps on Amazon, $28. I got appraised from Ford when I actually broke this in the car wash. They were going to charge me $350 for one single cap. I said, what? I'm just going to go on Amazon, buy the cap already pre-painted, install it myself. You guys saw a video on how I did it for $28. They look exactly the same. They are exactly the same. So, when I was in college, I didn't have, I wasn't like super broke, but I wasn't willing to spend thousands of dollars on the truck. But I still wanted it to look nice. And I decided, you know what? Let's get some things that are cheap enough where I can afford it, but at the same time still look good, still be able to make content for you guys, and then still be able to be like, you know what, why get this part when I could just get this part for a lot cheaper? Let's All right, so, and that's the whole reason I bought the STX over the XLT, because the STX gave me more options, like the screen and the center console and the all blacked out, no chrome, for $10,000 cheaper. So there's no point in getting the XLT. If you look under here, I do have LED light strips. It actually illuminates. You can't really see right now because it's dark out. But you know how much that kit is? Do you know how much this kit is right here? $16 on Amazon. Did it myself. You can't see any wires. The only wire you can see is right here. That's it. It's the only wire in the entire truck that you can see. It's on this side, that side, behind these two seats as well. $16 on Amazon. If you go on F150 LEDs, they have a set, runs you about $150 to $200 for the same exact kit, except the lights here are actually in the back. But it's a lot more stretch. You plug it into the firewall. I don't need to be doing all that. I literally just run it up here. I run it right here, see the wire, and it goes into my center console. Super easy. This right here is the tailgate handle, right? So instead of spending money to take it off and get it painted, I went on Amazon, or I think it was eBay. I went on eBay, found a 2018 painted cover, stuck it on with 3M tape, and it looks like a platinum. It's not painted, it's a stick-on, but you can't tell at all. There's no spots of the entire, it's the best fitting cover that I've ever seen. You can't even tell that it's a stick-on. Now let's go to the door handles. Same thing. Instead of getting them painted, I just use 3M tape and I have a stick-on. Yeah, there is minor imperfections, like you can still see it from over here, but that's the price you pay. I mean, if you want to go get it painted, pay $500, or you can pay $25 and stand from back here. You can't even tell. The only time you can tell is when you walk up to the truck and you look down and you can see it. B pillars as well. The B pillars before were like a plastic color like that. You can take those off and buy 200, what is it, 150, it's like $800 for the pillars, and you can take the whole door out, or you can just slap it on and it's gloss black. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason to be spending this crazy money on the largest thing you buy that goes down in value. Obviously you want to have a nice truck. Obviously, you know, I'm gonna get it lifted one day, which is completely impractical. It doesn't make any sense, but it's to my liking. But there's a way to do it so you're not spending so much money when you can make it look just like this. And this is like a big eye-opener to a lot of car guys and truck guys. You don't have to go with name products. I don't even go with just OEM products. I don't even go with products that are cheaper. Sometimes if I find the exact part that's brand new, I'll go on Facebook Marketplace, look for one that's used, and then try to buy it from there. Now obviously there's going to be stuff that you just can't buy used, and you can't buy cheap products. Like I'm not going to buy cheap suspension, like that's an obvious. I'm not going to buy cheap window film, you know, that's an obvious. You know, you want to have quality parts, but if it's something like plastic or something that's like a cosmetic thing, that's, you know, like if for example, if I'm going to come in here and I want to change out this to make it all black, I'm not going to buy a brand new part from Ford. No, I'm going to go on Facebook, see who's selling parts like this, or go to some kind of company who sells aftermarket interior trim pieces and see what the offerings on those are. Same thing with, like, I saw one guy on YouTube, he bought the center console swapped because he has the bench seat, but he swapped it with the center console, but he bought it used, and it was like $1,000 used. I don't even know how much it would be if you try to take this to Ford. I mean, Ford's just gonna rip you off on whatever. You know, if you want the OEM exact part, I mean, like, you're gonna tell me that this is an OEM exact part for $350 when you can find it on Amazon for $28? If you don't believe me, link in the description. You go ahead and check it out. $28 and free shipping. It gets here in 2 days. That doesn't even include, some people can't do this on their own. They don't know how to take that off and put it back on, so they'll pay someone. They'll pay Ford to do that, another $150 for labor, something that took me 7 minutes to do, 5 minutes. So there you guys go. That's my little rant on why you should buy Amazon products from Amazon, products from eBay. Both really well-known companies, and the good thing about them is if things don't fit, if they don't work out, you can always just send it back. Like, there's no penalty. I mean, yeah, it is a pain to send something back that doesn't fit or anything, but it's not like it's like a hassle. I mean, some companies all like make you do all these steps and everything. Amazon, you just return, send it back, get your refund right away. Super easy. Sometimes you only have to send it back. Like sometimes, like if I'm buying my girlfriend flowers and I ordered the wrong ones, they'll be like, no, it's fine, just enjoy the flowers. Like, super easy stuff like that. So don't worry about it being a hassle, or don't feel like it's like cheap products, because it's not. There's a lot of sellers on there that are really high quality sellers that sell on Amazon. They're Amazon FBA, fulfilled by Amazon, and they sell me all kinds of stuff. Like, everything I bought from this truck is from Amazon or eBay, and I have no complaints at all. All right, so there you guys go. If you like this video, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. I post new videos every Wednesday and Sunday at 8 p.m. If you're wondering what I've done to this truck specifically, I have a link in the description of every mod I've done so far. And I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.